My heart was broken into little pieces right before I met you. And I swear I wasn't looking for nobody to give the broken parts to. But then you show up looking like that, smiling my way, so I had to smile back. In a crowded room, all I see is you, telling myself that I gotta be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool. But the chemistry's so right, I feel it in my body, my mind and soul. It only took one night, I knew that I could no longer be in control. This was the first time I felt deep in love with you. I thought that love was a lie until you came and made it true. You get the best of me, everything left in me, and you will always be the first time I felt true love. Respectfully, I know that you ain't never met nobody like me. In fact, when I said all these things to you, I know you found it hard to believe. But then I showed up looking like that. You said I gotta warn somebody about that. In a crowded room, all you saw was me. Didn't know you could ever be happy and so free with me. The chemistry's so right, I feel it in my body, my mind, my soul. It only took one night, I knew that I could no longer be in control. This was the first time I felt deep in love with you. I thought that love was a lie until you came and made it true. You get the best of me, everything left in me, and you will always be the first time I felt true love. This was the first time I felt deep in love with you. I thought that love was a lie until you came and made it true. You get the best of me, everything left in me, and you will always be the first time I felt true love. Welcome to White Lies and Purple Truths. Before we begin today's topic, I ask that you close your eyes and allow the tonality of my voice to elevate you as I grant you spiritual access into my thoughts, my experiences, and my teachings. I speak into existence healing over your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul, so that you may vibrate on the highest frequencies. I manifest love and light over you during this journey of truth and discovery. You are worthy of the life you desire. You are powerful in your ability to transform. You are open to receive the activations within my messages. Open your eyes and let's begin. Hello, guys, and thank you for tuning in to Destini Unfiltered. Today, I want to talk to you about placing people in their appropriate categories. So, I get it. You have people in your life. They've been in your life for a long time, whether it's your family, it's your significant other, your friends, whomever these people are to you. You need to make sure that you put them in the appropriate categories. And you need to recognize that sometimes they may start out in one category, but things change. Over time, things change. It's just like, for example, you have a couch, right? You get the couch, you first get the couch, it's a new couch, it's brand new, then you start sitting on it, it's comfy, watching TV, laid up on it, whatever you're doing with that couch, right? But over time, that couch, depending on how strong that couch is, how durable that couch is, whenever you purchase it, it starts to look different. It starts to feel different. Something is different about that couch. That couch has been through it and does not stand the test of time. So it's no longer a new couch, right? But have you ever noticed that you may have that couch and then you upgrade all your furniture in your house? What stands out? The couch, right? Because it no longer falls into that new category. You know what I mean? Maybe it was like your grandmother's couch that she gave you when you was younger, and it was like her grandmother's. I don't know. I don't know how many people had this couch. I don't know how many people sat on this couch and used this couch. But the point I'm making is you eventually need to put it in a different category. It's no longer a new couch. It doesn't fit. Okay? And you either need to get rid of the couch, okay? Because it's probably an eyesore at this point. And just get a new one, okay? Or gift it to someone maybe doesn't have a couch and, maybe could repair the couch or do something with it. But it needs to go in its appropriate category. So that's just the couch we're talking about, okay? Let's talk about people. So you have people that show you who they are. They show you what it is you need to see all the time. That you can't unhear what they say. You can't unsee what you saw, okay? And a lot of people, you try to go through life and keep people under these same categories, but they don't fit in those categories. You have these extended family members, right? Some brother from another mother, some cousin. You got 25,000 cousins, you know what I mean? That none of your other family members know about. It's like, who are these cousins? Like, what's going on? These are the people that your extended family, the people that you chose to be family, right? You have you got 25 sisters and, 50 brothers and all of these people. But you need to understand that in order to be in a specific category, you have to have certain attributes, right? Right? So if the pants go with the pants, right? The socks go with the socks, the nightgowns go with the nightgowns, the watches go with the watches, right? I can't have the socks with the pants. They're socks. That's what they are. And these categories in your life could be friend, acquaintance, co-worker, these are categories that you need to place the appropriate people in. And some people have dark energy. You need to put them there. You can't pretend that you're getting positive vibes. You can't put them in a positive vibe section, right? You can't put them in the optimism section if that's not what the attributes. And it has to fit. It has to fit. So put them in their proper category. And if those categories, once you put people in their appropriate categories, if those categories are not conducive with the way that you're trying to go in your life, with the journey that you need to go on to get to where you need to be, to focus on your focus, listen, you gotta move on. Put them in the categories. Recognize what categories you need, okay? Or you want, or you desire. And the ones that are not for you, you don't need to dwell on it. You don't need to talk about them. You don't need to do anything. You just gravitate towards the categories that are conducive with your lifestyle, with what you want to achieve, with your goals, with your success. Because I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to go to the top, you're trying to head in the upward direction, yo, listen, you can't have certain categories around you. You can't have certain people around you. You can't have certain energy around you. And you need to recognize it. Don't pretend you didn't see anything. Don't pretend like you ain't hear what you heard. Like, stop it. Put people in their categories and then go from there. Decide what fits and what does not in your life. And don't be scared. Don't be scared if you have to walk away from someone that once was in a particular category that you were fond of, that you thought you were winning with this category. But look, people change. Things happen. Dark energy takes over, especially, the weak. And I have a good friend that taught me people have to know who they are. You have to understand who you are as a person, what it is that you want out of life without anybody around you. In solidarity, you have to know this is who I am. This is what I want. And when that happens, those dark forces, they can't get to you. I just talked to a friend today, which inspired this podcast. But those things can't get to you. They can't reach you. You can't be impacted. You can't be hurt. And that's the bottom line, because if you know who you are, it doesn't matter who you're around. You're still going to be who you are. The people, be careful. Watch the people who change and pick up these attributes of other people. You're like, what? When did you? It's like the person that was never creative at all, right? The person that was shy, never creative, didn't do anything, maybe just read math books all day. I don't know. That's what they did, right? And then you see them hanging with Susie, right? Susie plays the piano. Susie, sings. Susie does this. So now this person, okay, I'm taking piano lessons. Okay, now I'm doing everything that Susie's doing. Okay, you know what? Look, okay, people meet people and they discover things and they grow. I get that. All right. So then, in addition to Susie, all right, she meets Jill. Jill is a travel agent, right? This person never wanted to travel, never wanted to do anything. Now all of a sudden, this person wants to be a travel agent. See, that's the thing. It's like people who don't know who they are, they latch on to other people who do, because they're looking for their identity. They're trying to figure out who they are. I don't know. Who am I now? Who am I today? Or maybe I could be this person. I could do that. I could do that. Look, you can't do everything. Okay. You need to discover what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want out of your life as an individual without the help of others, which is why I express solidarity is the most important thing. You have to be able to be by yourself, one with yourself, hang out with yourself. See if you even you might not even like yourself. Maybe that's the problem. You know what I mean? Because you have people that don't even like who they are. So they surround themselves with other people so they don't have to think about who they are. They don't have to think about what's going on internal, what their issues are. They will rather latch on to other people and take on other people's lives. And I see this time and time and time again. And if you know who you are, you need to be aware of these people who do not. You need to be aware of those people who do not. Seriously. Because that means they are susceptible to any type of energy. And you can't be around any type of energy. Not if you're trying to succeed. So you got to be careful of that. You need to be really, really, really careful of that. Some people have taken on latched on to so many other people's lives. They don't even know, have no idea, to the point where they will make up the school they went to and where they were born. They don't even remember anymore because they thinking hey, he said he's from he's from California. Oh, I'm from California too. Okay, you visited California for a weekend. That doesn't mean you're from California. Now me, here's the thing. I'll give you an example of the difference. So me, I was born in Indiana. I was in Indiana for quite some time. And then I moved to New York, in 2006? I believe. Yeah, I moved to New York in 2006. I stayed there for 3 years. So when people ask me, where are you from? Wait, let me just continue. So I moved to New York. I stayed there for 3 years and I moved to Texas, right? I was in different cities in Texas, and then now I'm in Georgia. Okay. So when people say, well, where are you from? Right. First of all, Destini is not the name I was born with. Destini is a name that was created. Okay. And my thing is, I create my own destiny. I do not depend on people to do things for me. I see what I want, and I take the necessary steps to achieve that outcome. That's how I live my life. When I moved to New York, that is where destiny really came to life. That's when I had to work 5 different places. I had to do what I love, still be able to communicate with my friends and family. Like, that is where destiny could blossom. So, and when people meet me and they ask, well, hey, what's your name? I'm in the world. I'm introducing myself. I'm Destini. That's who I am. Is that my birth name? No. And when you have the pleasure of getting close enough to me, to know my birth name, okay, sure. You cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'm very, very, very protective of my energy. So I don't know who might know that. If you don't know it now, I don't know if you'll know that, in the future, unless you see like my bio somewhere. But anyway, that's what I say. But it's not because I don't know who I am. It's because this is the person, this is who I created. If someone, needs to, someone I know, right? They ask me, well, what's your background? Where are you from? Just how I just told you guys. Yeah, I was born in Indiana. I moved to New York. I know I'm not going to represent a place that just some random place I have known nothing about. I went a weekend somewhere and I'm going to say that's where I'm from. No, I'm not going to do that. But there's a story behind that. And depending on, what your relationship is to me, you might know that story. I might have told you that story and you get it. But it's not for everybody. But I can't allow certain people and energy to be around me. I can't allow it to be around my child. I can't allow it to be in my vicinity. And I learned the hard way. When I say the hard way, like the hard way, because it's difficult sometimes. I learned that you have to recognize what category a person is in. Put them there. Close the drawer, and that's it. That's what you need to do. And if depending on what is in that particular drawer, you don't need to open it no more. Just close it. Just close it and keep it moving. Everybody, a lot of people have that drawer. I can almost say everybody, but a lot of people, you have that junk drawer, the drawer you don't never open, like the stuff that you really don't want to throw away. Or that box, you have that junk box or whatever it is. You have something where I don't really necessarily want to throw these things away, but I'm probably not going to open this again. I have no need to open this again. So when you move, the box comes with you. You put it up in the closet. It's just that box with those things in there, right? And that's kind of what those categories are. Like you can know that they're there and keep them with you. As far as as your memories, okay, of maybe the categories that they used to be in. But that doesn't mean you need to open it up. That doesn't mean you need to open up Pandora's box and let it back into your life. Because if you put it in that box and you haven't opened that box, it's a reason for that. Leave the box closed. Okay? So the moral to the story is this. Put people in the proper categories. You know where they need to be in your life. Only you could decide that. If you know what's holding you back, you know what it is. You know what's throwing you off your focus. You know what's distracting you. You know that. Okay. So I don't need to tell you that. But what you need to do is recognize it and put it in a category and do what you need to do so you can excel. And on that note, I'm out.